St. James 5-piece comforter set. Thank you. Okay, that was very good. Just go right to the tip camera. That was perfect.
Whatever it takes, Lisa.
Absolutely. So this is a beautiful, beautiful collection that Tim has designed for us. This one is $159, $169, or $179 for the full queen or king. It comes in the linen that you're looking at here, and it's going to include this beautiful comforter that you're looking at. It's going to include the shams that you see right here on the pillows, this beautiful, beautiful decorative pillow, and one of the things I think that's most important, because it's amazingly difficult to find, a really good bed skirt.
A great bed skirt.
And in so many cases, you might go to a store that has a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and you get a comforter you love, and then you cannot find a bed skirt that goes with it at all.
Well, we're bringing it all together. And Lisa, I'm so happy that you talked about how fashion goes beyond what we wear. It certainly goes into our home, and we're saying it's about everything that we're about. And it's so easy to bring decorative pieces into your home and feel as though you have an entirely new place, as is the case with St. James.
Well, when you walk in your bedroom, the most visible thing, the largest single thing in your room is going to draw your eye, and that's going to be your bed.
You hope.
So, yes, unless you got a really big dresser. So I think it's so important to know that when you change the look of your bed, you really do change the look of your room. This is something that if I'm looking for something very neutral, very elegant, not too feminine, not too masculine, this is that perfect in between, isn't it?
You've described it beautifully, absolutely. And it looks like it's been hand embroidered. And in fact, it's a woven. And we took great pains sampling this and trying different techniques to get it right. And
I was trying to find an angle where the camera can kind of see this. I love the way that you did this. It's a softly striated kind of stripe to the fabric, which again makes it look very dimensional.
It does.
Look how beautiful that is. This looks, I mean, it's just stunning. So you have the kind of high lows and the contrast, but they're all very neutral. They all go beautifully.
They do.
And you have, it's a very soft comforter, so it's one that feels great on both sides.
Yes, and it's reversible.
Yes.
So you can flip it around if you're so inclined.
In fact, here it is with the comforter on the other side, just to give you an idea.
Yes.
And one side is going to be more of a substantial woven cottony feel. One side's going to be more of a silky type feel. So you really get, you can decide what you want to feel next to you. You can decide what you want to see on the top of the bed. But I love this because I think in so many cases, you know, we'll say, I want to redo the bedroom. I don't know what color.
Precisely.
Well, I already have the walls painted, and I don't want to have to repaint, and I don't know about this carpet. And this goes with everything, absolutely everything. And your home is something that you are, as we've been talking about, very passionate about.
And when Dawn and Joe and I first met and agreed that we would love to work together, I brought them to my home. And I said, I want you to see how I live. And I do live with a lot of neutrals. And then I love having a pop of color, this beautiful claret color.
Gorgeous.
And these wonderful tassels, which just add an enhanced decorative element. Neutrals, I won't even say that they're safe. They're building blocks.
Yes.
And they allow you to expand and really dream. And I make the assumption that we all care about how we present ourselves to the world, and I think that the corresponding assumption should really be that you care about your home and what kind of image you project about that. And this says elegant, it says sophisticated, but you know what else I love about it? It says I'm not trying too hard.
Right. I do want to let you know that we do not have a lot in any of the three sizes, full, queen, or king, to go around. So I would definitely grab what you like when you see it. And again, if you want something that is the comforter, the shams, the decorative pillow, and that bed skirt, and you want all of that set together in a neutral, this is my recommendation for you in the show. I also think that sometimes you want a neutral, but sometimes neutrals, if there's not enough going on, it can end up looking a little plain.
I agree with that.
You've taken the neutral and given it beautiful textures and contrast with subtle design.
And I'm so happy that you mentioned the striations, because this is an alternative to just a plain background, and it does give depth and it does give dimension. And I still marvel at how we were able to have this effect of embroidery without the expense.
I know, isn't it gorgeous?
It's stunning, not to mention the expense, but this is so easy to care for. It's
This is something that is the comforter, the shams, and the bed skirts are going to be machine washable, tumble dry, which means that it's elegance that you can live in. It's not going to be something you have to baby. I do want to let you know that the full is our most limited option in this right now between full, queen, and king. It's interesting because one of the things that I think you know, it's beautiful to have beautiful things, but if you can't live with them,
Oh, I totally
then
agree.
they can't be in your home. And this is something that is really going to live with you.
Absolutely.
And it's beautiful.
And if your
it's very
dog leaps up
elegant.
on the bed,
It's fine.
you can wash it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have pet beds coming up too.
We do. We do.
So if you have a member of your family of the furry variety, we have some pet beds coming up for you as well. And I think this is something that will go with, obviously it will go with the striped sheet set that we have
Yes.
coming up. But if you already have neutral sheets,
Oh, easy.
you can just add this to what the sheets you already have, and
But
it's
you
going
know,
to be gorgeous.
Lisa, with a neutral like this, think about having big, bold, colorful sheets. It would work with those as well. I mean, it works so beautifully with this burgundy claret.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
And I also noticed that you tend to have a wonderful balance of masculine and feminine in
Thank
your
you.
design.
I try very hard to achieve that. And I will also add that a lot of these patterns, that this is one, but we'll be seeing more. Actually, we're seeing 2, 3 here, really, come from my necktie collection.
Oh, I love that.
So we took menswear influences and certainly brought them into this.
Yes.
And gave them, you know, a little yin, a little yang. There's masculine, there's feminine, and ideally there's something for everyone.
Let me give you a quick update with what we have remaining. In the full size, only about 7 dozen remaining. In the queen and the king, only a couple hundred each. And I want to remind you that what you're getting, because, you know, one of the things that I was astounded by when I first had my own place and went out to look for things that my parents had always supplied for me. So it was the problem, was how expensive beautiful bedding is.
Oh,
you know,
horrendous.
you know that you love beautiful things, but then you go out and you start pricing them and you think, oh my gosh, that's a king's ransom. I can't spend 4 digits on things for my bed.
Nor should you.
Right. So this is beautiful, this is affordable, and you're getting a reversible comforter and the shams and the bed skirt and the decorative pillow for 5 payments of about $1 a day, no matter which size you're getting.
That's very true.
This would be, you know, so my friend Courtney Kaysen, who works here, she just got married this last